Good day to you and welcome on Beckerization, and today it's time to go through lore and what we did actually. So, we have destroyed the Temple of Ba, at least partially. We've been through some dungeons which haven't been so great, or they were actually quite long, and I have to address this. Well... Now, Might and Magic, it's not a bad game. It aged quite well considering how old this game is. It's almost 20 years right now. And its mechanics are sometimes older than we would expect. Yeah, the UI is, just there. It's really big, but it's also part of the game and part of the style of the games. But the dungeons are just too big. The dungeon actually takes about 2 hours to finish, or at least the ones that I did lately did. So I've been to Abandoned Temple and to Temple of Ba. Now the Abandoned Temple, at least you can clear that one and you feel like you have achieved something because you have actually cleared that just seed of evil. But the Temple of Ba, it's really big if you are clearing it completely, or at least partially completely, and it's really, oh my god, that one room is not supposed to be dealt with, and that's a bit annoying early on in the game. But it's also one of the nice things about the game, because it actually tells you that sometimes you have to fight and sometimes you just have to grab and run, which is kind of real lifey, and I can appreciate that. But I would probably more appreciate that in Temple of Ba if the temple was, let's say, an hour shorter. Now we also visit some trainers, and well, it's a nice mechanic that I really like in this game. So you have to get your experience points to get your skill points, and once you assign enough skill points to a trade or to a skill, you can actually level up to expert or master. And each of these trainings actually gives you some extra features, such as, where is it? Yeah, in here we have both expert and expert. Skill reduces recovery time. That's quite useful. Recovery time. Armor class doubled. Armor class, if I remember correctly, gives you a chance to dodge. Armor classes measures how difficult it is for monsters to hit a character. Yes. And for example, in here we have Identify Expert, double eye effect on skill. On Master, you can actually identify almost anything if you have, I think, 10 or 7. I'm not sure which one of those. So this is one of the things that that's nice about the game. But now let's get into the lore, because we got some new items. A small gun used during temple service. Yeah. Two-handed sword. A basic two-handed sword. Thousands of these low-quality weapons can be found throughout Enroth. So this is one of the swords that was botched in a stone. Yeah, quite some sarcasm and irony in there, but just get a little joke in there. A fine Arathian steel broadsword, excellent quality and edge. Okay. Weapon only made by the elves of the great Arathian forests. This one reflects the same high quality workmanship found in all elvish artifacts. Elvish art craftsmen are probably not really good, as this is only a +2 weapon. This is a common steel helm. The design is a good one and has been around for centuries. Best guess is this helm is 50 up to 75 years old. Okay, that's quite an old one. Made of lightweight metal, this shield has founder's stamp from the Calabrian armory. Though light, the material is very strong and the metal is welded almost seamlessly. Okay, so Calibrim. We have this mentioning of Calibrim armor. I know that later on in the other installations there is a shield named Calibrim. And well, this is a Calibrim armor, so I'm really curious about where this goes, because this is the first time I'm seeing this. There is also Commandero's boots and turquoise stone and some the 3 pearls mounted on a gold base glimmer faint blue when held out in the sun, offering insight as to the source of their magic. Okay. Nothing. The bizarre amulet was probably created by some alchemist with distorted understanding of magic. The shape and symmetry helped to maintain whatever enchantment he put in. Cool. An ordinary helm. This one is made of hide stretched over wood. There is no fur or padding in the inside, so your head will probably ring like a bell when struck with a solid blow. Okay. An otherwise ordinary suit of leather armor, the suit is imbued with a subtle enchantment that strengthens the material against blows without increasing weight. Interesting. Magically light and hard, this stuff is made of rare wood stripped from the elves during the Timber War in 1600 AS. After silence, yeah. The emerald at the end of it is real, and probably serves as a magical reservoir from which the staff draws strength.
Yes.
Rings such as witch ring. Rings such as this one were worn by the Witches Guild. That's weird. Witches Guild, like it's the person who's named Witch in this sense. To signify membership during their heyday between... Okay. Solidly designed to inflict fatal injuries, even through armor. The balance is a little top heavy, but the craftsmanship is good. Chainmail is an armor formed of small interlocking loops of metal. This suit is of low quality. The metal used is plain iron. There are only 2 layers of rings, and it is heavy and stiff for its size. Heavy steel boots made for solid foot protection in battle. They are uncomfortable to walk in and have a tendency to rust on the inside. Indigo dye from the Regnan archipelago was used to stain this wool cloak the color of summer night's sky.
Oh no.
The stuff turns from weapons of the oppressed. The graceless and yeah, we had that one. This spear has reinforced steel tip to help it penetrate through armor and height. Look, like all spears... Oh, sorry. Like all spears, it can be used in one or both hands. That's a nice feature. And there is this precision bow of poison. Etched initials at the base of the bow indicate this bow was made by master bowyer Ivan Selving's workshop during the Timber Wars against the elves of Erathia in the late 1600s. So, what year is it? 1165. That's 500 years old. Cool. I'm somewhat not sure whether any weapon would actually survive this time, but that's a nice feature. So, this was once again a short episode, and next time we'll continue. I don't know where, because I just have to think about where to actually go right now. As what are the quests? Current quests: find Kilburn, or rescue damsel in distress, find Prince Nikolai, retrieve maybe Dragon's Cavern, we'll see. Guild hideout. Shadow Guild hideout. I'll have to find that one. So these 2 quests are probably the next ones. And well, until then, take care and See you next time.